My name is Tom Willoughby. I'm class of 71. We're maritime attorneys. We have offices, had offices, on the 9th and 10th floor of 90 West Street, the building immediately south of the World Trade Center. We deal in maritime casualties, collisions, sinkings, fires at sea, that sort of thing. When I left Williams in 1971, toward the end of the Vietnam War, I went into the Navy. I'd been admitted to law school, but I thought that's what you did then. We dealt in casualties in the Navy. And I came out of the Navy and started working downtown as a clerk for the firm in which I'm now a senior partner. And we had casualties downtown. The 1993 casualty has been mentioned, the explosion in the World Trade Center. There were a couple of others. There was a very large transformer explosion and fire at the Downtown Athletic Club. But none of those things prepared you in even the smallest instance for what happened on the 11th of September. What did help me out was the training I'd had in the Navy, because in that morning I was the senior man in my office. There were no other attorneys present for various reasons. We had a full staff in. I had to take care of the people in our office because that's your job. At 8:48, I think it was that morning, there was a prolonged explosion, violent drafts of air, huge amounts of fiery debris that were thrown across West Street. They've been doing renovation on our landmark building, and I thought they had a problem on the roof. I called the building, and they said, no, that's not it. We're aware of the problem. Prepare to evacuate. So I had them secure the vault and offices down the 9th floor, come up to the 10th floor to evacuate. It was brought to my attention that, this is right after the first airstrike, that the bodies from that airplane and some of the bodies from the building had been catapulted over our own building. You've already heard about One Marriott Hotel. This is the one south of us. And there were dozens of bodies deposited on the setback on that building, in addition to the paper, the debris, and the people throwing themselves out of the building. I was able to get our people out of the building. One of my partners showed up. He was able to take them to another port of refuge at another Admiralty firm farther down on Broadway. We got the secretaries home who wanted to go home. Our building staff, whom we offered to stay with, stayed through the collapse of the second tower. And they were trying to get 2 people out of the elevators in our building. Those 2 people died because they weren't able to get them out. The police ordered our staff out. And we really haven't had the chance to deal with this emotionally because I have that military ID, that Navy ID, and that has enabled me to get downtown. Our building was 70% burned out, including everything we had for the past 60 years in our floors. So I'm dealing with that situation now, but I'm sure I'll be able to get somewhere close to normality at some time in the future. But if I can encourage you, those of you who are leaving here, you'll be in positions of leadership someday. Let me encourage you to take care of your people. Okay.